Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Nobody's here yet. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to post it, leave it up for you guys to come see it. Reason why I do this is I told you my storage is claiming to be full. But anyway, let me get into the message. So Spirit is saying, guys, I was using my chat GPT today, and they say in 2026 there's going to be a food shortage, but not one where it's like apocalyptic or something to be scared about. It's somebody that's going to abuse their power and authority. I think it's going to be because of the tariffs, the shipments, or something like that, where somebody is going to try to, either the prices are going to go up. So Spirit wants you guys to stack up on things like water, beans, milk. Did I say rice already? Vegetables. They also want you guys to deal with your local produce people, whoever your people are that does produce, like your, I don't know, but maybe your markets, or personal gardens, gardeners, or like if you go to somebody's farm, purchase your fruits and vegetables from them personally. Something about the farmers are going to get rid of excess food, or they're not going to be able to ship something because they are, um, somebody's trying to control, they're going to try to manipulate or control the food supply due to the collective no longer putting up with the manipulation. The collective is now awakening, becoming aware to um the BS or whatever. But they said, yeah, this year, they said this year a lot of people are going to get exposed. A lot of people are going to be resigning, stepping down, corrupt institutions. They said 2026 is also for us to focus on protecting the kids. So there could be a lot more raids on these sex trafficking, human trafficking rings. A lot of children are going to be saved for 2026, and that's what we need to focus on, is protecting the kids and making sure our kids and family are protected. This is what's going on for 2026. So everybody's to make sure they start stacking up on waters, toilet paper, um, just to carry you through. I don't know if it's going to be all year or the first part of the year, or it's going to be later on down in the year. Somebody's going to try to abuse their power and authority when it comes to trade, when it comes to the prices of heightening the prices of food, maybe even water. So you guys need to start stacking up on these things now. As this transition of power is happening, these people are going to try to use these scarcity tactics to attack the collective. Okay? So, yeah. All right, so now we're getting into the message. So, the message is saying that using these Kipper deck, this is about the collective not receiving their due diligence when it comes to their finances. This is what Spirit want to talk about. There could be somebody in the judicial system, a lawyer, a judge, or a judge is now concerned about them holding back some kind of financial finances that was supposed to be given to the collective. There's going to be some concern about them holding back, or there should be some concern about them holding back some kind of finances from you guys in 2026 when it comes to your family. This is a discussion you guys will be having in your home. This is has something to do with the judicial system, the lawmakers, the politicians. They wasn't trying to tell you about this. They haven't let you know about this coming up on the news, or they don't know. You don't know yet, or they don't. or they could be discussing this now, but they haven't told the public that they was going to use this as a strategy, as a tactic, to hold back the collective from receiving some of these finances when it comes to, the heightening of prices, the prices becoming higher. Again, the food shortage. There's going to be a food shortage, everybody. You have to start. Spirit wants you to stack up on necessities that can carry your family through the year. I don't know when it's going to happen, but they told me 2026 is going to be a slight food shortage. Nothing to over concern you about. It's just, this is about them removing people in power who chose to abuse their power and authority in order to have the collective in the mindset that they once were, in my words. So they're going to use this as a tactic. It could be something that's coming up for a midterm election or whatever. I don't know. But these people are now going to try to hike the prices up when it comes to food and when it comes to imports and exports. This is a side message that I got today. But a lot of these corrupt officials will be getting removed from power and exposed. There's going to be some resignations for 2026 as well. Also, these people who was trying to steal some kind of great fortune, they're going to get exposed as well. Their journey is coming to an end too. All right. So Spirit says, collective, you don't have anything to worry about, but for 2026, they just want y'all to shop more. Is it conservatively? What is that word? Conservatively. Thank you. When it comes for 2026, when it comes to your food, as we transition out of this power, this corrupt government or institution leader, whoever this may be. But that may be the end of that message, but we're going to see what this says further. So we're going to talk about this money that they've been holding back. Now, this may not resonate with everybody, but this money that they have been holding back from certain individuals or the collective altogether, these people are now in bad health. This government or this corrupt government or these corrupt government officials, their journey are coming to an end. This journey trying to put this woman into, thank you, put this woman into a marriage that's over. They're not going to be able to steal from this female. This female is not going to this house. She's not in a home. They stopped this female from working for a marriage. She's not in despair about it. They delayed these court papers, okay, or this deed or will for this marriage. Is not going to happen. The government knows that this is a privileged lady. They did not expect and do not expect for this woman to be in bad health. They do not expect for this woman to be in bad health. She's not in despair because you stopped her occupation. She hasn't lost a home. She's not in the house. You're going to lose this house to this main female. You're not going to be able to steal from her with no marriage. This is a mature woman. She is not taking this journey. You need to end this toil and labor and holding this woman's great fortune. You delayed this message, delayed this news to this person's family room, and now you're concerned because you will not be getting this unexpected income. Hey everybody, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. So, yes, she will not be getting in this marriage. This cycle is over. But, guys, I have something I want to express to you guys that what these people have been doing. To me, if you don't mind. They have made my life a living hell for the last, I don't know how many years, because I'm just now getting wind of what they've been doing. These people, I've told you this again and over, and I'm going to continue to tell you because Every day they continue to think that they are pulling the wool over somebody's eyes. They're getting over. They're not. Okay? I'm not in my head. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm not going to continue to overwork myself for you to continue to manipulate my platforms for your toxic, low vibrational, emotional wishes and fulfillments of some kind of grotesque partnership or relationship that you've been sitting here holding your breath on, waiting for somebody to lose their mind. You're using black magic continuously. That's not working. You sit here and hacking my Wi-Fi. You hack my phone. You invade my privacy. You disrespect my constitution. You totally ignore my constitutional rights. But in the midst of all that, the answer is still no. I'm not interested. I'm not putting in the work. I'm not over there. I'm not talking to these people. You don't see me conversating with these people. I'm so sorry that you guys continue to wait for something to fall when it's not. I'm so sorry that you continue to believe in a plan that somebody that didn't know me, don't know me, and used to know me, that you believed in. That's not my problem. You chose to come up with this grotesque plan and thought I was going to sit there and feel so sad, isolated and alone, abused, abandoned, left out for dead and cold, and like I wasn't going to be able to survive on my own, alone. I don't care that you choose to manipulate my platforms in order to make me feel less than. The fact that you took all this power that you was given to use to make me feel like I wasn't to be mostly satisfied with myself, and that I was supposed to go running into somebody's arm for help. Hell no. I'm not running to none of those people you thought I was supposed to be sitting here and waiting or running to rescue me from life and what's in the curveballs is throwing at me. No. Your ads, your little funny little ads, your little jabs, all of that, none of that shit's working because I obviously know who I am today. You don't know me, and you may know some things about me, but that don't make me weak or want to fold on myself. The answer is still no. No, the magic isn't working. No, they're not stuck in their head. Your manipulation, your strategies, your tactics, they're not working. Okay? I'm not interested. So, we're going to have to ride this thing out because I'm not going in that direction that you want me to. I'm not going into your little stink-ass plan and your little whack-ass program. No. No means no. Do what you like because I'm going to do what I like. And that's totally ignore you. But I thought I'd address you like every once a month. Let you know it's still no. She's still okay. She's still in her head. She's not out here trying to sabotage nobody. She's not out here putting magic on nobody. She's not out here wishing death on nobody. But in some moments, there was some very, very angry moments. Something might have slipped up, but I'm not out here performing no ritual under the moon, asking the moon to take anybody's life. I'm not sitting up here trying to poison somebody. I'm not out here hacking into people's phones. I'm not in the dark web on a group chat talking about these people. I'm not looking at their social media platforms. I don't care about what these people are doing. But what I'm doing is resting. They try to isolate me, belittle me, make me feel small. But I had to realize they were lying. But I was like, what they lying? I was like, what are they doing all of this for? You know? I really wanted to know, what was all this manipulation for? And I feel like it has something to do with masculine energy. These are a bunch of masculines attacking a woman to make a woman feel unloved and unwanted. But the masculines that is attempting to do this, they don't want to be nowhere near them. They're not bothering them. They're not chasing them. They're not waiting on them. You know? Like all of this. And Spirit has told me over and over again when it comes to me dealing with tarot, my divine masculine is not in the vicinity. He's not non-existent. Spirit said they be doing magic on these tarot readers. They either come to the tarot reader in a dream, or they just do manipulation over the tarot reader's reading, cloaking themselves in the readings as either the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, as a man, as a woman as a man, some crazy shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So Spirit is like, don't listen to none of them. No disrespect, y'all get y'all money, but I'm not to listen to you because they know how to manipulate you. Y'all, let me put y'all on. There's a tarot reader. I don't know who it is, tarot readers that works with this cult, or is a group of them. But some of them are really good when it comes to getting in the low vibrational aspect of the reading. These people work with this occult, and then these people use the TV ads and commercials to come at you, to antagonize you as well. Like if you've ever felt, if you were spirituals and you awake and you ever felt like that message that you read on the ad seemed a little bit like it was an attack, or it was a provocation or provocation or something like that. I think somebody in this occult is a tarot reader, but they good at reading in the dark side. They could be in their south node, but they know how to. They use a lot of these ads and TV commercials also to attack you. They also to manifest the magic that they're doing. Right? When they want you to feel low about yourself and insecure, they use certain ads, certain TV shows, or certain things come across your. I'm telling you, these people be trying to get in your head. That's why they don't know why they're not able to get in my head, because the tactics that they use, the access that they have a lot of people behind the scenes that's able to have you see things at a particular time. They let you you're able to see certain things on TV at a particular time. That's why they don't understand why it's not working, because they have access to your TV, to your home, to your Wi-Fi, to your I was playing a game on the PlayStation, and then people was able to manipulate the game in the PlayStation. It's because they have access to the IP address. Google and YouTube, y'all need to investigate them. Because if they work together, a lot of these, they have Google and YouTube somehow have a lot of access to people's homes. So if anybody ever wanted to come looking for you, a collective, and you on one of these social media platforms, this is who they reach out to, and this is who they pay. And all these people were a part of an occult. It don't mean that the whole business was, but some of these people in these businesses are part of this occult, this ring that is able to sabotage people's career, home, job, love life, marriage. I mean, these are the platforms that they use to sabotage you when it comes to your job. So like, for example, if you was to go, your job did a background check on you, they Google you or whatever. Google can sit there and sabotage your whole stability. I mean, your life, your information. Or can have you come up as a red flag somewhere, wherever these corporations like to go to look up your background. Somehow Google and them and YouTube YouTube and them have your information, and they give it to sell it, or they give it to people to attack you in your fucking home. Because I wasn't until I logged on to this PlayStation on YouTube, with YouTube, through YouTube, that these people was able to access my PlayStation and manipulate my character. I seen it for myself. I seen that what they did was they cloned my PlayStation system, or they cloned my phone. So what they did is I watched my character, the way I seen it look totally different. Like it had morphed into a whole nother character. Like somebody else had, it was like in some cases it could be seen as a whole nother skin, and other than the skin that I'm wearing. But you had to be there to see it. But I seen my character and the person who was cloning my PlayStation separate from each other. These people gave these people that much access to my home, to my phone, to my life. They've been doing this for years. At least 8 or 10. Between 6 and 10 years they've been doing this. They've been accessing. I remember when I first started, these people could sit there and type in my phone. Like I'd be sitting there looking at my phone and I just watching it type a whole word. A whole word they was typing. So if they saying that I'm texting somebody, if I'm texting somebody and communicating with somebody on the phone, that's a lie, because these people can clone my phone. I've seen it done. I'm over there playing Fortnite, right? And I'm seeing my character empty all its guns. It went from one gun to another, just emptying them by itself. And I used 2 different controllers. It did it on both. I'm telling you, that's how much access these people had to my home. And it's got to be Google or YouTube. If it ain't Google, it's YouTube. Because these people have some kind of deal going on with this business owner. And with YouTube, I told YouTube, you need you a new CEO. I'm telling you, you're going to wind up going through. YouTube is going to go through a what is that thing called? A class something lawsuit, class action lawsuit. Yeah, because they won't get rid of this man. And they got an FBI agent or CIA agent that's working with them. Some kind of government institution or leader that's working with these people. So I'm wanted to be known how much these people have antagonized me, attacked me in my home, through my Wi-Fi, through my phone. You can see it on my social media platforms. You know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying about this attack. Look what they're doing on my platform. So if I'm not lying about my platform, you got to believe me just saying that I'm telling you the truth about what these people are doing in my home and my phone. They show you every day that I'm being attacked. Every day. With no problem. This is a public humiliation ritual. So if it ever comes down to a lawsuit, you have the proof. You have the proof that these people have been attacking me consistently for at least 8 to 10 years. If not between 6 and 12 or 6 and 8. Consistently. And nobody did nothing. Nothing. I told you what these people been doing. I told you from the jump. I've seen another YouTuber saying their numbers were being manipulated. I heard that they attacking the black community when it comes to these YouTube numbers. I told you that this man is racist, and so is these men who own this shit. They all is corrupt, bruh. And you know, another thing, I was sitting here talking to Spirit, and I was like, why did this go on for so long? And the reason why this has went on, when it comes to this corruption and these people who are quote unquote claim they're rich and wealthy, they were corrupt and in their power or whatever. I can't remember everything, so I might just be shooting at the stars at this moment. But when it comes to why the melanated community was um did this way, it's because of the women. They attacked the women first, weakened the woman in order to infiltrate our home, our success, and our abundance. They weakened the women and had them put them in these low vibrational relationships due to sabotaging the man, having a man not be able to provide for the family, having him overworked for pennies on end. You know what I mean? This is how we were able to be destroyed. And they said it was through the women because the women were neglected, somewhat abused, somewhat misused, and we conformed. That's how they got us to conform to their system, which weakened our men. In some cases, not all men out here being weak and like that, but I just wanted to know. And it's like that's why they working on the women so much. You know what I mean? Men might be feeling like um they getting left out or whatever, but it's not. They need the women. It's not the women becoming more masculine. It's just about the women loving themselves more. The women loving themselves help the man to love themselves. And whoever the man goes to due to him not wanting to do that healing on himself, he's gonna go meet his mirror. You feel what I'm saying? He's gonna go meet the woman that's meant to teach him about what the woman that loved herself was trying to show them. But she's not gonna invest once she get healed. She's not gonna invest in that man while he's unhealed. She's going to let him go heal and see and do what it is that he think that he want. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of us women are having to wake up, and a lot of the melanated women are having to wake up because if you're the mother of all things, like they say, it starts at home. So that's why it's going to start with you, because again, if you knew you was the beginning of creation, you got to get it right with the beginning of creation first. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's continue to go into this message and see what else Spirit has to say. That may be true what I just said, but guys, I am coming back. You know what? I'm coming back every month. Do what I'm supposed to do. Don't know when I'm going to do it, but I still got you. You know what I mean? I'm still, just here to do what I'm sent to do. I'm not giving up. You know what I mean? I'm taking my time. I'm resting. I'm at peace. And all those people in my past, listen, you are part of the past for a reason. You knew me of the past. I may not be exactly where I want to be, but I have an idea where I'm going. And some of them people that is judging me from my past, they not going with me. They not going with me, bro. They not. I'm not even talking to these people. So long as they continue to manipulate the platforms and all that, that's on them, y'all. But me giving up on me and my ancestors and what they put me through to get me here, you crazy. They tell me I don't have to work as hard. Y'all gotta do the work on yourselves now. You feel me? They're opening your eyes for y'all to read between the lines. So y'all can make your healthy decisions, so y'all can save y'all family and and the generations to come. You know. So when it comes to them attacking me, I'm conserving my energy for when it's time for me to come up here and present myself um in front of y'all or amongst you all. I'm not going to overwork myself as I did before. For people who did not appreciate it, people did not appreciate part of the deal because they were so busy giving it to the credit to somebody else. They love giving the credit to other people. But in my heart, my soul, I know I did what I was supposed to do, and I'm still working on me. And I'm not out here judging people, but I the people and what they're choosing to do to me, because my was to get you guys ready for whatever challenges that was coming in your life that you didn't see. You know what I mean? And when we was going through that challenge, that dinger and all, oh, I heard this already. I remember they did say this. Dang, I see what they talking about. You feel me? So you was able to move accordingly. You may even was able to shift the situation. You wasn't able to. You didn't go in a situation toxic. You actually sit there and took time to analyze the situation before you made your next step, before you made your next move. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Y'all got to be more cautious about your movements, whether you're in a relationship or not. You just becoming wiser in your actions. To the melanated men community, loving what I'm seeing as you guys step up. I'm I still got work to do myself, but I just want to commend you for the work that you've done in your within yourselves, in your community, in your homes, in your family. You know, I mean, I want to say thank you, for, at least lightening the load for the women just a little bit, just hearing us out and supporting us, and um, thank you for that, and the women too. Thank y'all so much. To the Caucasian community, thank y'all for speaking the truth. Thank y'all for standing up, you know what I mean? Even when y'all thought, people was gonna turn their backs on you, and some of y'all learning that people didn't, and some people was supporting you. So some of y'all gonna have to stop tie some shit too. But it was all in the manifestation, all in the purpose, and everything that I was sent to say. Now, when it comes to my actions, I'm still working when my personal life. So I'm not judging y'all for what y'all doing and how long it takes and the way you choose to do it. I'm just a messenger. I'm not the judger. Okay, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to deliver the message with passion and contempt, man, contempt or something like that. Anyway, I was just basically the message is saying that you gotta watch, we gotta prepare for 2026 to be more cautious on when it comes to shopping with food, because somebody may try to abuse their power and authority when it comes to um or when it comes to the farm fees or something about their fees is going up, and they're trying to manipulate you guys with food. So these people are trying to fight you guys because some of them people are trying to avoid losing their job. Something again that you can use in case you have to on if you have a tight budget or you start seeing the prices go up. It's like I'm guessing like macaroni cheese, things like that in that department that you can, and especially like I'm seeing preservatives. Like some of y'all know how to make foods in jars, or you know what I mean, sugars, jams, peaches, things like that. Just stuff to have around. Stock up on those type of things. I'm seeing spaghetti noodles, spaghetti sauce, stuff that lasts long term in your home. It's just for me too. But anyway, that has been our message, guys, and I truly hope you all have a beautiful one. Bye.